Good day. Today we are going to be looking at spiritual guidance for the toddler. Spirituality is very much a part of a toddler's identity. They will grow to form their identities based on their spirituality. It's part of what a person is identified with is their spiritual life. Toddlers, as early as possible, need to be integrated into a spiritual system by the parents. It helps them to build respect and reverence as well. And most importantly, being religious, involving in spiritual activities rather, being spiritual helps a child to develop a conscience, which is very important, an important part of what it means to be a human being. Uh, Being spiritual, involved in spiritual activities, help a child to develop a conscience. It helps them to know who to respect, why to respect them, tell them to know to respect their own self, to respect their bodies. A lot of people grow up in some countries and they tell you, my body is mine, I can do whatever I want with it. And they commit a lot of uh, things that are not supposed to be done, all because they feel it's their body. Being spiritual gives you respect for your body, respect for other people, respect for other opinions. It helps to teach you how to live peaceably with others. Spirituality is very, very, very important. And once again, the role of the parents in building the spiritual life of a toddler is very, very essential. They will learn what is their spirituality from you, or at least they should. I made a list of certain points that will help parents to build a proper spiritual life for the child. Spiritual life is for everyone. If you are a Christian or a Muslim or a Buddhist, even atheists can also build a spiritual life for their children. Spirituality transcends believing in God. Some people don't, and that's why I need to mention it. And I've heard before someone saying they are an atheist, and because they are an atheist, they are not bound by morality, and so they can do anything they like, and that is wrong. Even if you're an atheist and you say you don't believe in God, it doesn't mean you should not teach your children certain spiritual truths that are true for every religion, even atheism. Knowing not to steal, knowing not to lie, knowing not to cheat people, knowing not to be wicked or aggressive, knowing how to live at peace with others. These are knowing how to give. These are things that transcend any religious group. They can be found in all religions, and well-meaning atheists will do well to also teach their children these religious truths. So I made a list of some things that parents that will help parents to guide parents in how to give their children proper spiritual nurturing. The first one on the list is to establish your own belief system. Before you start having children, you have to establish your own belief system. Spiritually, you have to define who you are. Am I a Christian, or am I a Muslim, or am I a Hindu, or am I a Buddhist, or am I an atheist? You have to decide. You cannot train a child spiritually without you knowing in what direction that child's religious life will go to, because it's part of what will make up their identity. And so you that is going to be training them should know where you belong to. It will be useful for you, not to be neither here nor there. You shouldn't be a Christian and a Muslim at the same time. You shouldn't be a Christian and an atheist at the same time. You should define. You should be able to define where you belong. It will help you to guide your child as you move along. Have a strong spiritual root, a strong spiritual basis for yourself before you have the child. It will help you to know in what direction your child is going spiritually. The second on the list, begin early. Now, every child, every toddler is going to learn about religion, about spirituality, and about God. They are going to learn about it. So the best thing you can do for yourself as a parent is to make sure they hear it from you first. Start very early to teach them what your belief is. Let them know what you believe in and why you believe in it. If they don't hear it from you, they will hear it from somebody else. And you may not want your child developing notions about spirituality, about God, that from another person, because you may not approve of what that other person is teaching them. So it's good you give them their own foundations first. So you have to start very early to teach them about religion and spirituality and about God. Third on that list, infuse spirituality into their daily activities. Um, Singing spiritual songs, praying, meditating, attending services, worship houses on a daily basis. Make sure your children are involved in things that are considered the custom in your religion. If it's pray, teach them how to pray, teach them how to sing spiritual songs, how to meditate if that is what is done in your own religion. Daily put them through things that make them to better identify with your religion. Then after that, make sure you are very truthful about what you know and what you do not know about your religion. In as much as a parent must try to know what their religion entails, so that you can be able to answer questions of your child as they ask you. But do not lie, don't pretend, don't tell them things you are not sure of. If you are not sure of, well, we'll refer them to a supervised meeting with your religious leader. Don't tell them things you are not sure of concerning your religion. Make sure you speak frankly with them about things like death, about things like sexuality, about things like morality. Be frank with them, and when you cannot answer, refer them to a supervised meeting with a religious leader in your religion. The next one is get them involved in religious activities. Make sure your children at an early age get involved in the religious activities that are the norm in your own religion. In Christianity, there are things like choir, things like religious groups, drama groups. Um, there are different groups. Some churches have groups that are specifically created for toddlers, where they learn more about the religion. They learn also about things like kindness, about love, about faithfulness, about endurance, that they teach them certain things about morality. So get your children involved at an early stage. Don't allow yourself to say they are too young to be involved. They should be able to, they should be free to go to camps, trusted camps, where they can be taught about your religion. The aim is to make sure that at that age, at that early age of toddlerhood, they develop what I like to call a conscience. They have something in them which religion does a good job of putting in there. Something should be in them that lets them know that the life is not all about me. There's something bigger out there. There's a bigger picture. There's a bigger family. I shouldn't live as if it's all about me. I shouldn't be selfish. I shouldn't steal. That's what causes a lack of conscience. Is what causes stealing, lying, prostitution, lifestyle that leads to drug abuse. So when they are taught these things early, it helps them to grow up to become productive individuals, productive members of the family, and also productive members of the society. Um, Once again, I'm going to be ending the video here. Please use the comment section and ask questions and suggest topics that you would like me to treat. Thank you.